Hello, let's take a look at yet another trading strategy which is really very profitable, and I haven't seen anybody use this strategy as of now. This is a 15 minutes chart and we'll start plotting indicators on top of this. The first indicator is the CM slingshot indicator. I discussed about this indicator in my previous video. The link for the same video will appear right at the top. Whenever the indicator turns green, it gives a buy signal. You can see it was red here, the security moved down, it was green here, the security moved up, red here, the security moved down. But using just one indicator is not a very good strategy in the long term. You need a few more confirmation signals. For this, we'll plot the second indicator. The second indicator is Hull Suite by Inselco. We will discuss the parameters, input values and style for all these indicators later during the video. Please watch the entire video because this strategy is a little bit complicated, and I'm going to tell you a very important trick which very few people know about TradingView. Now, what the Hull moving average does is very similar to CM slingshot system. When the indicator turns green, it's a buy signal. When it turns red, it's a sell signal. Again, if you see here, we got a sell signal right here. The indicator turned red, but the security moved down a little bit and then moved up again. So this is still not a very good confirmation. Let's add the third indicator to this. This is the third indicator. This is the normalized QQE. Now, for the sake of simplicity, I have moved the CM slingshot system to a new panel below. Everything else remains the same. We'll discuss the parameters and the input values in a bit. First, understand how this strategy works. Please note that I have changed the parameters of the normalized QQE indicator to quite a good extent. So please understand the use of this strategy first and then move to the part where I add the indicators. Okay, let's get started. First, look at the Hull Suite indicator. If it's in the sell zone, next, look at the CM slingshot system. If that is also in the sell zone, look at the normalized QQE indicator. If that is also in the sell zone, you can go short. This is where we went short on this instrument. Right here, it moved down, and then over here, the Hull Suite turned green. Okay, look at the CM slingshot system. That also turned green. And we also have a buy in the normalized QQE indicator. So we would go long over here. You can see it moved up really well. Now, the Hull Suite turned red over here, which means we should go short. But we have to check the other two indicators as well. The CM slingshot system did not give a sell signal yet, although the normalized QQE did give a sell signal. Now, all the three indicators are not aligned, which means we will not go short, and as you can see, the security did actually move up. So this was a very good save. Over here, we have a buy signal in the Hull Suite. We have a buy here and we have a buy here. So we would have gone long here. However, right here, the signal changed. So this was a loss trade. Now we have a sell here. We do not have a sell here and we do not have a sell right here. So we should wait for the other two indicators to give a sell signal. Right here, the normalized QQE indicator gave a sell signal and the CM slingshot system also gave a sell signal soon after. From there, we have seen a strong downside. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin. We'll just start from here. We have a buy signal right here. We got a buy signal at the CM slingshot indicator over here, and we also have a buy signal here. BTC USDT did move up a little bit, but not much. Then the signal turned red over here, which means we should sell it. This is also a sell signal and we have a sell signal right here. So we would have gone short over here and it moved down really well. Now we have a buy signal here, but the other two indicators are not giving buy signals as yet. So the indicators are not aligned yet. We would not take any position now. Right here, the Hull Suite indicator gave a sell signal again. CM Sync short system is also in the sell zone, and soon after we got a sell signal in the normalized QQE indicator. We went short over here and there was a good downside. We have a buy here, we have a buy in the normalized QQE indicator, but the CM Sync short system hasn't given a buy yet. So we will not follow this signal. Here we have a sell signal. We have a sell signal here in the CM Sync short system, and then soon after we got a sell signal in the normalized QQE indicator as well, and Bitcoin was beaten down. Okay, so now how do we trade with this strategy? It's very simple. Keep a risk reward ratio of 1.5. This is the Bitcoin chart on 15 minutes time frame. Let's say we go long over here because the Hull Suite has given buy signal, CM Slingshot is in the buy zone, and normalized QQE indicator is also in the buy zone. 1.5 is our risk reward ratio and the target is met here. We go short over here because the Hull Suite is in the sell zone, CM Slingshot system is also in the sell zone, and normalized QQE indicator is also in the sell zone. We sell over here and our target is attained. Similarly, we go long over here, our target is attained. We go short over here, our target is attained. After our target is attained, we wait for a new signal. The new signal is right here. The Hull Suite has given a buy signal. However, the other two indicators are still in the sell zone. So we'll wait again. Right here, the Hull Suite gave a sell signal and the other two indicators are aligned as well. So we go short right here. The target is attained and the instrument goes further down. So this is how we trade with this strategy. Now let's get to the indicators and the details. The first indicator, Hull Suite indicator by Insilco. You can get this here. This one over here by Insilco. I'll just show you the input parameters. Everything is the same. The length I have changed to 180. In the style section, everything remains the same. For the CM Slingshot system, the input values remain the same. Only in the style section, I have disabled the up entry arrow and the down entry arrow checkbox. Now comes the most important part, the normalized QQE indicator. In the style section, everything remains the same. What changes is in the input section. The source by default is close. However, we would select this Hull Suite by Insilco M Hull. If you don't change this input value, the chart won't look the same as mine. However, if you want to go ahead and choose close as your source, you can do that and see if that strategy works for you. I am going with this option right here. The RSI length is 10 and the smoothing factor is 5. So these are the indicator values, the indicator details. I think I have made the strategy very clear. In case you have any questions, please comment down below and I'd love to reply to all your questions. I'll keep posting more such strategies in the coming few weeks. Do press the bell notification icon so you'd get an update whenever I post a new video, and also subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. This is Bharat Mudgal signing off.